Hello, my name is Joa. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this trending bubble dress. I made this dress with 3 yards of chiffon fabric. If you like videos like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and also leave a comment if you have a question. In order not to make this video unnecessarily long, I already went ahead to fold my fabric into two in a triangular shape, also known as a bias form, but I'm going to be demonstrating how I did it using this paper. So you are going to take the first and least tip of your fabric like I'm demonstrating and fold it to meet this place like I'm showing you on the video. So that is basically how you fold your fabric. You just hold this edge and pull it to be that place to form this triangle shape. I want you to have it in mind that if you are taking a flame measurement, everything will have to rotate like a clock. So we'll first take our shoulder measurement divided by 2 plus 1 inch. So that will give me 8.5. So I'm going to locate 8.5 first like this. This is where my 8.5 fall at. So I'm going to mark one edge of it like I did. Then I'll now place my tape rule at that tip side. Then I'm going to first get where I got that my edge from, then I'll now rotate it like this, like a clock. You place it in one spot, then you rotate like this. That is how you get your vertical measurement when cutting flay. You don't just make it straight. If not, it's not going to give you that. It's not going to be equal. So after getting my shoulder, this is my shoulder now. So I'm going to confirm it to see that it's exactly 8.5. So I'm going to pin it down because chiffon is shaky. To cut this tie, you can use chiffon, crepe, or any material that can drape. So after cutting this, all my measurement will be taken from my shoulder. This is my new shoulder downward vertically. So I'm going to cut my waist, that's my lower waist. This is really not important because we are still going to add extra. So I'm just showing you what my waist look like before cutting. You can notice in the video that I was rotating my tape rule. I didn't just place it to cut my. So my lower waist in this case is like 2 inch below my navel, not your tiniest part in your waist, no, your lower waist where you place your trouser. So now after taking this, I'm going to take the full length of my gown. The full length is 35 plus extra 10 inch for the draping. So for that balloon effect, sorry. So I added extra 10 inch. You see, I'm rotating it. I'll keep rotating like that round to get that round effect. So for that draping, very important, I added 10 inch. Some people will add 6. The least you should add is extra 6 inch, while the highest is 12. You can make it 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, anyone. So mine is 10. You can see my own effect. If you like my own bubble, if it's too much, you can make it lower. If you feel mine is okay, then make yours extra 10. So I added 10 for my own. You can make it 12 if you want it to be more bubble than that one. So I'm going to cut it out. That is basically it. We are like 40% done with with the whole thing now. So after cutting it out, I will use that one to cut the back. I will also fold it into bias form, place this my front bodice to the back one and cut it. So after cutting, now we have to make that opening at the back. I'm going to remove my front bodies and work on the back one. Now this is my back bodies. So for that back, you can see that the back is a bit open. It's open, right? So you're going to measure from where you want the opening to start from. Me, I measured my half length. My half length was 15. So I measured the 15. I didn't cut exactly 15 inch. I added extra 1.5 because we are going to fold and put our band, right? So that means I cut 13.5. I went down by 13.5, did my cutting like this. Of course, I rotate it like a clock, like you see me doing. This is how you cut flip, please. If you don't cut it like this, at the end of the day, the edges of your gown is going to look funny and weird. You will not like it. So I cut my 13.5. Have it in mind that how deep is how you want it. You can make yours deeper. You can make it on your waistline, whichever way you want it. Mine is 13.5. So 15, but I call 13.5 because I'm going to fold 1.5. So I'm going to locate that 15 inch on my front side and notch it exactly 15 inch. So I'll notch it. So for the front bodies, we are going to run a gather stitch round it with 0.5 stitch, very tiny, round it. So after doing that, then remember we went down by 15 inch. I'm going to now fold that 15 inch. I'm going to fold both side, close it, just tiny. I'll fold it, run my gathers on it, then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So after doing that, remember when running your gathers, you sew it very loose. So you see I folded this side. Now I'm going to drag my gathers. I will drag it. So for the wideness, I want it to be 7 inch wide after drawing my gathers. You can make yours 8 inch. You are still on a good side. Either 8 or 7 inch is fine. Mine was 7 inch. So I make sure that after doing dragging my gathers, I have exactly 7 inch on my tape rule. So I'm going to make that gathers even on every side. So now after doing that, now for my back piece. So I've gone ahead to fold my 1.5 stitch allowance that I'm going to fix my band on. So now I also cut a very long rope for the neck side, right? So mine is very long. It's like 80 inch or thereabouts long. You can make yours longer. Then I make sure that mine is even longer than the gown. So after that, so the midpoint, I made an opening of 7 inch, of course. I locate the midpoint of my band, then I make 3.5 each on both sides, equivalent to 7 inch. So I now sew the other way round. I sew both sides, leaving 7 inch at the midpoint. So I'm now going to turn it over. If there's any part you feel I failed to explain to you properly, you can ask your question in the comment section. I'll reply you. And also leave nice comments for me if you enjoyed this video. Like this video also so it can reach a wider audience, and subscribe to my channel. So remember that we leave an opening of 7 inch at the midpoint. This is because our neckline, that our altar neck is 7 inch wide. That's why I leave 7 inch on my rope. So I'm going to fit in and run a stitch on it, a tight stitch. So before we proceed in joining our back to our front bodies, we are going to cut our band, our elastic band that we are going to for the back side. So in cutting our elastic, this is what we are going to do. Your waist divided by 2. So the other part, that is if your waist is 30, divided by 2 is going to give you 15. That 15, you are going to remove extra 4 inch from it. So it's going to give me 11, right? So I'm going to cut 11 inch long by band, elastic band is going to be 11 inch. That is your waist divided by 2 minus extra 4 inch. This is because if you don't do that, it's not going to be fitted, it's going to be very loose at the back. So I'm going to pass it round on my back band. So I'm going to pass it round like you see me doing in the video. After passing it, I'm going to secure it by stitching both ends so it doesn't fall inside. So after doing that, remember that while folding our front body, we fold both sides with 15 inch. Why we did that was that my back, I went down by 15, so I fold it and stop at 15. So now I'm going to do it right side facing each other. I will close just one side, I will leave the other side open. Remember, I closed just one side of my body. I left the other side open. Now it's time to locate where we are going to put our band. Remember, like I said, everything is going to be taken, our vertical measurement is going to be taken like this. So my waist is 20. I went down by 20. So I'm going to rule it down. I'm going to go like this like a clock, like I explained to you. I'm going to go round like this. You see, if you are seeing, if you notice, you see that my measurement is not straight, like it's curvy. So after going down like this, so now I'll now take for my bubble effect 10 inch. So I'll now go round like this. 10 inch all round. I'll do it too for the back side. Now I'm doing the front. So after doing that, remember now it's time to do the back. Remember that the back 15 inch, I'll add 15 inch right downwards already. Then extra this to my waist, I'll add it 13. So I'm going to add 15 to 13 to get my down part. I don't know if you get, but if you don't get it, leave a comment in the comment section. I'm going to reply to your question immediately. So I'm just going to go round like this that you see me doing in the video. You have to go round like this. You can see that it's not straight. So you make sure you leave this mark. This stage is very important because it's going to determine where you are going to put your band. Now you take your band measurements. My waist is 30, right? My lower waist is 30. So I'm going to cut 28. I remove 2 inch because I want it to be tight, right? So now this is where the chalk stain come in handy. Very important. So while stitching, you are going to be stitching on top of the chalk stain like this with your band. You drag, you pull your band very hard, then you make a gathers regardless. You make a gathers, then you pull your band so that it will be able to go round. If you don't make gathers, if you don't push your fabric like I'm doing and then drag your elastic, it will not go round. So I'm going to do it like that, following that chalk stain that I did. I will follow it and go round until I get to the other end of my fabric. So when I'm done, this is what it looks like. So I've done that, you can see it. I did gathers, then I still pull my elastic very hard. So now you can see it's stretchy. So now we are now going to close the other end that we did not close before. We are going to close it, then we will now fold the hem of our dress. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and leave nice comments for me in the comment section. If you also have a question, leave it in the comment. I will reply you.